to have my camera flipped already, and just not go through all that rigmarole. So how's everybody doing on this Friday afternoon? Let me just scoot my camera over just a smidge. Get it just a little bit better here. I'm going to be making, today is nothing to do with the journal, but I'm going to be making a dangle. Told you the other day, and I almost did yesterday, excuse my arm. I lost this pin. You put a pin in here so the glue don't dry out. This is a precision tip I have for my glue. I've already made a cute dangle for this, and I'll show you what I mean. So I take the dangle, throw it on my table, glue, 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 and like, oh, better put my pin back in there so my glue don't dry out. That's hard to find. We got papers and stuff, and so it's better that you have a dangle. And they're real easy to make, and I'm just going to show you today. Come on in with all your questions. Give me the thumbs up, please. How y'all doing this Friday afternoon? I'm blessed, and it's kind of chilly outside. Of course, I haven't been outside. Oh, I got my co-host with me. Cece's helping me today with the chat. She's gonna field any questions you have. And this,
yes, I am.
This is my, hi Cece.
Hi.
This is my jewelry junk box. I have all this stuff in here. Now I have earring backs, and that's what I do with them. They're in here somewhere. They're in here. It's like those are hooks. So I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I learned this from Julie from Camellia Craft Designs. If you don't have her, go over there and pick her up. She makes awesome, oops, I only need one. She's from the UK. And where did we guess that she's from, Courtney? And then she told in a video where she was from.
I don't remember.
I believe it's, I'm not going to say because I don't know for sure. So I could use one of the, anyway, put this earring back on here. And just slide it on there like you would an earring. Try not to poke myself. Like you would just on the earring. Then you got those two little hoops there. All right, we got that part. Then we just find something to dangle off of that. And I think I'm going to use one of these little beads. And let's see what else. This was from this one I made was from, this was from, I think an earring or necklace. And this is just, I pre-bought it, and I'm like, that's kind of plain, and which that was easy because I just, it had a lobster claw on it, whoops. It's not supposed to be like that, it's supposed to be like that. Oh, what's that doing? So yeah, that was something I created really quick. What'd everybody have for lunch? Cece, what'd you have for lunch?
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs. I had 2 big pancakes. That was my brunch. My lunch is usually breakfast, and I had them about 11 o'clock.
Should have had my leftover Indian food, but.
So let me show you. That's a earring back, and then the lobster claw, just a little charm that I bought. I'm like, that was really plain, and I wouldn't think. And then I just hooked this on there. I think that was from can't remember if it was from an earring or a necklace. So that's what we're making today, just for the first few minutes. I got all kinds of things in here. I got these little things are really kind of iridescent. They're from
Ooh, shiny.
Temu. And then I got these little hearts. Those are really pretty. They're kind of iridescent. And I got this. Of course, that'd be too heavy. It's like, it's real heavy. That was from a necklace. And, okay, let me get on here. Oh, there's a lobster claw that I could use. Lobster. You know what? I'm going to make it easy on myself, because I'm going to get going on this journal. Her birthday's Wednesday. I got to get going on it. So let me see if I can, yep. So I got my little pliers here. These are regular jewelry making pliers. And I put my rubber bands on there because they're kind of hard to store when they're open like that. And when I close them and put the rubber bands on there, I can stick them down and whatever. So these are rounded. Can you see? Whoops. That they're round, and they're round all the way down. And then these are just regular small needle nose pliers, and they don't close all the way. I don't know if you can see that. They're supposed to, but I can work with that. So what I want to do is open this a little bit, if I can. I don't know if I can or not. I like doing this stuff, but it's really tedious, and my eyesight isn't this like it used to be, so not my favorite thing to do. Let's see. I learned from, this is really, I learned from one of my ladies, you don't pull it apart, you, okay, just seeing if I'm getting the right one.
You twist.
Yeah, you twist it. Oh, that's really stiff. Put that. This'll fit. No, I'm gonna have to put a jump ring on there. I know this blue or the gold on this doesn't go with the brass color, but that's okay. Now, let's see where my jump rings are. Jump ring, jump ring. Might have chairs. There's a silver one. We'll just go gold and brass and silver. We'll just mix it up.
Mixed metals is hot to see them.
I don't care, because this is for my, now I need to pinch that back together. It's just for my glue dangle. I'll be the only one, well, I'll have it on camera every once in a while, but that's okay. That was so hard to get back. That was really, oh, there. Oh. There we go. And put this jump ring on there. Am I close enough? I need to zoom in a little bit.
You need to lean up a little bit.
Just putting that jump ring on there. And then I almost closed it. Then we put the lobster claw on there. we close that up? And I want to put something else, something that'll dangle a little bit more.
Put one of those tassels on there. Next box.
This one? This one. I have these tassels too. Gray one? Oh, what was that? Oh. Yeah, green one? No, that green don't go with the other green. White one? I'm going to say the white one for my... I'll go with that gray one. That... I've seen ladies make each other tassels. Or tassels, dangles, glue dangles. Bunch of chain. Let's see. Silver chain. From an old necklace. This container is from Temu. Is kind of touchy. You gotta line it up just right. I'm gonna put about 1, 2, 3. Yep, about that many. Get a little bit of this chain here. On there. We're here to answer your junk journal questions. If you don't understand what junk journals are, ask me. I'm making this dangle for my... I guess I better clip these in, huh? Yeah, it's kind of touchy. Have to get everything in there just right to clip these in. They got clips on the side. See? If anything's sticking out, you don't want to clip. And then you got the lid that clips on. And that's what that looks like on the side. Hello, one of a kind. How are you doing?
Hi, one of a kind.
Do you have any questions about junk journals? We're doing a Q&A session today. I'm making a...
Any burning questions in general?
Making a glue dangle for my other glue. I had...
Is somebody mowing?
Sounds like it.
What is wrong with people? Or is he just going to the gas station?
Could be.
Never know.
So there's my glue dangle for this bottle. Can y'all see that?
It's right cute it is.
It's better than taking a pin out of a... What?
One of a kind asked, how long does it take to make a junk journal?
Well, it all depends.
1 to 6 years.
No, yeah, no, somebody's mowing, Courtney. I heard them. They were over mowing that house this morning.
What is wrong?
It's probably the people that it's that empty lot not next to us, but next to us.
Oh.
they hire people to mow the empty lots. So, yeah, anywhere from, I've put a journal together in a week. Oops, I forgot to put those back. It all depends. For me, it's the motivation. And I got to get motivated here to, and to get Caitlin's done. I just kind of have to limit myself sometimes because you can go hog wild on set. You can just keep adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff. And Clarissa's journal, her baby journal that I made her, I'm like, I gotta stop. I gotta stop because I just, you know, for me, once my creative juices get flowing, I can't stop. I want to keep going. And that's like yesterday on my live, I was making this. And I'm like, okay, I got a little bit more time. And yeah, this glue dangle, let me finish this. This glue dangle, you throw this down and you're apt to find this a lot faster than just a pin. And before I knew about the glue dangles, I knew about the pins, but I didn't know about the dangles. I'm like, where is that pin? You know, I'd have my desk full of scissors and papers, and I was like, you don't know how many times I lost my glue pin. So, and it has to be stainless steel, because if the pin isn't stainless steel, you put it in the liquid, the water-based glue, and it rusts, and it ruins your, not glue, but like you gotta squeeze some out before you get regular glue. So these glue dangles come in handy. So yeah, when my creative juices get flowing, there's no, well, there is shutting it off, but like yesterday, I made this on live. I covered it with paper and glued the paper on both sides. And then I had already had these teal stickers out, or circles cut out, and then I did the old book page, and then I should have inked those, but, and then I cut this out, and then put the pull tab on this. Did all this on my live yesterday. I just put a piece of writing paper on there. She can write on there, she can leave it blank, she can draw on there, whatever she wants to do, whatever the owner of the journal wants to do with these, it's theirs now. And this is just a piece of cardboard, that thin cardboard. It's like back of a tablet where you have those cardboards. I just covered it with scrapbook paper. And then I got done with my live, and I'm like, okay, this needs something. So I got my inspirational quotes here. There's hundreds of them in here. And there's different colors, and I tried to go with the color scheme on here. And I just put those quotes on there. And then I started I started putting, started gluing pages, and I'm like, stop, Colleen, you gotta stop. And, oh yeah, I made this too. This is all after my live. Oscar's kind of funny. He's comical. He makes us laugh a lot. So I'm like, I made him a Joker card. This is out of that big jumbo set that, oh, Henry had a fit over. Well, first he saw my little cards, and he goes, look at how tiny these cards are, Nene. And I go, oh, you want to see something? Mini playing cards. And then I got these jumbo ones out. He goes, that is so cool. He makes me laugh, keeps me going. Love it. Love that little boy. So yeah, there's really no time limit on, it's just how much you want to create. You could be creative. I mean, of course you're creative, but
One of a Kind says you do be putting together some great journals.
thank you.
What's your next project after Caitlin's?
Is that your question?
Mm-hmm.
Say it loud.
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, so it all depends. I like to be quick at journals, but then you can't be quick with your creative, things. So, and my thing is, like, if I'm not in here doing a video, I kind of forget about this room. I really don't, but I kind of do. But, okay, CC, do we have any more questions?
What's your next project after the cat journal?
It's going to be my journal. I'm going to make myself a journal, and it's going to be a prayer journal. And I'm really excited about that because I told others on my live yesterday that I had a prayer, kind of a prayer journal at one time. I had this old notebook, and our pastor gave us a challenge, and he said, just write down 10 people, your family, your friends, co-workers that need prayer or need to find Jesus or whatever. So I'm like, man, 10 people. So I listed my family first, and then, and then I started listing my coworkers, and then like some of my coworkers, I knew their children, so I put them down, and before you know it, I had 20, 25, maybe even 30 people. It was like, wow. And then I started listing prayers or writing prayers down. And I did that for a while, and then I went back. I want to do, in my prayer journal, I want to eventually do it for like a year, and then go back, and I'm like, like date it January 1st. I asked God for, guidance on this, and then, you go back like the next year. I'm like, oh, wow, God answered that prayer. Or maybe put a check mark, answered prayer. Or, I'm still waiting. I'm believing in faith that God will answer this, We're right now society. We want everything right now, like a microwave meal. We want our meal in 3 minutes.
Instant gratification.
Yep, instant gratification. And God don't work like that. It's in God's timing, not your timing, in His timing. And I've heard stories of people waiting for years for answered prayer, and just keep praying.
30 years still waiting on a man.
Just keep praying. Have faith, Courtney. God will give you a man.
I found a pretty good one.
So, yeah. So I glued this page on yesterday. I got anxious, and I'm like, I gotta get going on this. And there was a gap up here, and I didn't like the way that looked. So I fixed that, and I put some scrapbook paper. This is a scrapbook. I'm cutting around this hello. You can see I ripped it there, but I'm using that hello for something. That's pretty cool, I think. And Caitlin likes the teal, so I put the teal up there because it ripped right there. And then I put a little circle, a couple circles, and I'm like, that'd be a tab you can see up there. I'll fix that with something. So I glued that page on, and I was just going through, and I'm like, I gotta get this done. And I did an experiment, Cece. I glued this on this page, and that's not too bad if she just doesn't go, because it's glued right there. Because I didn't want to, I don't know. So now I just got to glue these pages in. And I was looking yesterday, I think I got enough ephemera, just little, like the tag I made yesterday. I got this, got it stuffed in this box here, my ruler, that really don't belong in there. But I made this, and I made this. Of course, this is the cover. I took that out of there. Yeah, I got all this stuff in there.
I think you got enough stuff to pack it.
Yeah, I made this. This is going to go in there. I put lace on the side of that. This is going to go in there. This. I made this out of a book page. Put a C on it for Caitlin. Should have put an O for Oscar. But you can put little things in there. That's my coffee dyed. You can tell it's cheap from Dollar Tree. The coffee dyed.
One of a kind says, for Christ's love completely... Oh, for Christ's love compels us because we are... I'm going to say one. died for all, and therefore all died, and he died for all. And those who live should no longer live for themselves, but for him who died for them and was raised again. 2 Corinthians 5:14.
Amen. So I think I got enough ephemera to put in here. I think that's what they call it. I made this little thing. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Put little kitty cats on it. And I just backed this with, like, again, like something from a tablet. And this is a CD holder. It just starts out like this, a sleeve. I want to get the proper term for it. Just a regular CD sleeve, and has the window there. They throw these away at work. They get every time they get a new packet of things, I'm not going to say what they are, they get a CD to run it. Well, they know how to run it. They just need the things to put in the machine to run it. So it's neat to see something through there. You could even put a picture. I was thinking about putting a picture of Oscar in there, and she could do that later. And then I just collaged around there where it was white to make it pop a little bit. And then I cut out a little heart and put a little kitty cat in there. And then I used the negative, I think that's what they call them, to put up there. So I got that. I got plenty of stuff to go in here. So now I got to concentrate on, oh yeah, there's my little tablet I made her. Little matchbook.
Looks good.
Tablet. I never did put that under something heavy. So that's a prototype. And this one, and I got this one under here. I'm going to have to put them under. This is the one I made Wednesday. I had it this way, and I'm like, well, I could still, no, that would be wrong. But anyway, just something, another little writing. Instead of book paper, old book page, I put music on there, and then I just left this blank. These are made for her, so I will put both of them in the journal. That, and I make it a joker card for. So let me get going on gluing this, and I think I'm gonna I have somewhere, I think I know where I got it. Nope, not in there. I've got, it says journal. I've got them printed off. And I thought I knew where they were.
Scrap-a-lanch.
Yep. What's there? Oh, circles. Okay. So I got printed off somewhere it says journal. Oh, I got my yeah, stencils.
One of a kind asked, do you have to pick and choose what pictures you are using so you don't get copyrighted?
Yeah, I'm supposed to. But there's a thing that like I can use images from a magazine, like say I find a really pretty picture, or like the ladies use calendars. The really pretty pictures off of calendars. This one lady like puts a calendar page, like I would glue it on here, and then I think she sewed around it and she made like a bifold thing, and you unfold it and like you can write in back. And I can use those, but I can't resell them because that would be selling their image. And these, like these ladies, they're free printables, and they have on there, you may not sell the printables or give them away. You may, okay, or give them away. You may not use any part of this printable in a digital design you sell. Thank you for respecting the terms of use. Enjoy. So if I was going to use these in a journal, I couldn't sell it. I could still use these. It says, I want you to have fun using the printables I share in this group. You can use these freebies for personal use in all your projects. You can also use this printable, excuse me, in physical journals, scrapbooks, or paper crafts you sell. But then you can't like say I'm making up a digital and I'm like, oh, I want to use that for my digital. I can't use that for a digital that I sell.
You can also make it known that the content is not yours alone.
Right.
You've sourced it other places, hence the junk journal.
Right. And this lady, excuse me, I got from Florida, and she always, I get a, excuse me, let me get a drink of water. I got an email from her every, like, the 1st of April, I got an email from her, and she has a free printable in there. A lot of ladies that does junk journals, they do they're called digikits. They're digital printables, and you download them to your computer and then you print them off. But yeah, you got to be careful with what you, some I'm not, some I am. Like some pictures I get off the internet, like most of these cat pictures, I just like screenshot them and copy. That's probably a no-no, but like I'm not going to sell the journal, so I think I'm clear on that. So yeah, that's kind of that. I think that's really pretty. That could go in a journal. Cut the white off of it and then fold it. Really pretty. Oh, there's Jesus helping Peter out of the water. Let me see if I can find my, here we go. Here's what I was looking for. I knew I had them in here somewhere. Yeah, I got to get this stuff organized. Okay. I got a ton of these free printables I printed off. Like I was telling you about these. I have a ton of those. I don't know why those are in there. Let's throw those up there. So let me get back to this now. Oh, I know why I had those in there. I thought those stencils would fit. I got a thing for my hanging files. Now I just got to get it out and get organized and get the files in there and put me a tab on there, and I'll have all those organized. So, so this is what I kind of had in mind for the front. I kind of like to put journal on there. Now these, I cut it off, but I think I can work with those. So I was going to try to put a book plate on there. This is really not a book plate. It's a, well, I guess it could be a book plate. Like they put these on drawers, and I have the little, I have the little screws. And one journal I did that, and I just cut the heads of the screws off and glued them in there so it looked like I had them, because these little screws in here, let me dig one out. Here it is. They're way too long. They go right through the book. And that's what I did with the other journal. It was just a paper cover. So yeah, there's a... So what I did, I just took my wire cutter things I have here, and I just cut the heads off of them and glued the heads on there. So it was a faux screw, but it worked out really good. See, I need to put these, I could do that and cut these journal turned out better than those. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that on the cover. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Pretty cool. All right. So I'll put that up there in the bag. Yeah, like I was telling you, the magazine images, if I was to copy those and put them in a journal, that'd be a big no-no. But you can use the original, but you can't sell it. So, like, I could use those magazine images and I could give the book to somebody and it'd be okay. Hoping they wouldn't sell it. So let me get started again on this. I don't want to, I gotta take this stuff out because I can't. I think I'm gonna glue this in here like that. Yesterday I had a mess with that first one, and I learned, live and learn. Most of the stuff I've learned about junk journaling is watching from other ladies. That's how I learn. I watch and learn.
One of a kind has to go. His nurse is there.
All right. Thank you for coming in, One of a Kind. Have a blessed day. We'll talk later. Yeah, yesterday I had a mess.
Live tonight at 10 p.m. he says.
Woohoo! I'll be there. See, and I know I cut that, but it's like this that I cut. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to try it. I use this glue stick to do big pieces of paper like this because to use liquid glue, it would, first of all, it would be a mess. Second of all, it'd take way too much. So I do the glue stick and it works out pretty good. If there's like the edges, if I don't get those, I can flip them up. Why is that doing that? And ideally I should have a wet one, but then I'd have to dry, and I need this surface right away. All right. Now, carefully try to put this down, lining it up. And one thing about a glue stick too, if you mess up, I did that yesterday gluing those tags, I could,
A little forgiving.
Yep, I could peel it up and do it again. Oh, that page is coming out of there. I didn't think about that. Look at that. Glue came out. So this is just a bone folder that helps get everything in there, laid down straight. Still getting glue off of there. Put too much. Stay in there, please stay in there. Alright. I don't know how to remedy that. Just glue that to the other page, I guess. I can do that. I'm going to do my art glitter glue. There's 1,000 glues that you could use. And I learned you just have to, it's trial and error. Just whatever one you like. There's one lady in Florida, she uses the Scotch permanent glue. It's a little expensive. It's big and round. It's a glue stick, but I guess if you're doing junk journals like she is, and she's doing them all the time and selling them, it would pay off. I mean, I'm sure she can And some of the ladies have an Amazon link. Like if, say, I'm using this and say, I could say, if you want to see or if you like the products I'm using, go over to my Amazon link. And some ladies are affiliated with it and they get a little bit of a kickback if you buy it, and some ladies aren't. I think that's, I don't know how you get affiliated with Amazon. It probably wouldn't be too hard though. All right, I'm going to call it. I'm not going to fuss over that. Call it good. I think I'm going to do, just like I did that other page, glue it right in there. I'll just have to tell her to be careful with those, just a little bead of glue. And you learn really quick how much glue, how little glue to use. I learned really quick that a little dab will do you. It doesn't take that much. I'm gonna put that on there because I'm gonna be, this is my coffee dye paper I made. It turned out really good. I was really pleased with it. And it's not as dark as your tea dye would be. But I'm gonna try something different too. Gosh, see? Just that little bit of glue. I got too much. And this is just a soft rag I use to get extra glue off. Yeah, microfiber cloth. It doesn't have to be. I got some, I think they're called bar towels that they use to wipe up bar messes in bars with. And yep, I'm just going to keep going here and keep gluing. This, I'm going to do like that because I didn't want to cut off his ear. So I'm just going to fold it over. And I think I'm just going to glue it like I have been. Just a little bit along the edge here. Kind of even it out. This journal, it was a journal and they threw it away. And there was 26 pages left in it. I counted them the other day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can make a journal out of this. And then when my daughter said, you should make a cat journal, ding, ding, that went off in my pea-sized brain. And, oh, I should have did the I'm like, I'm going to use that. I like the cream color. It's not the stark white. And there's plenty, I would say the original journal was probably, and she had some of the pages that she had ripped out. And there was probably, I don't know, 150 to 100 pages in the original journal. And the cover, it's really nice. It's like a soft faux leather, and it had the company name on it. Of course, I had to cover that up. And then it has this. I love this. My middle daughter bought me a journal that I'm currently writing in now for my daily Bible verses. I read the verses and then write down what I got out of the verses. And this was already in their little, I think they call it grommet, a pocket. I'm like, that's so cool. And I just cut the journal out, and I'm not for sure how to put it in here. But I really like this. I was saying on my other journal, the page that I'm on, I just flip this around the page and then I open it up and I'm to the page where I want to be. So that's really nice, even in a regular book. Now see, I got kitty, and then I got another kitty. I need to have maybe a coffee dye up here. There's a coffee dye page.
Journal.
Okay.
Kitties galore.
Yep. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh, the kitties.
I really like this one because you can see the orange in the kitty's face, and her kitty is orange. And then they like collaged, or I'm sure they did it digitally with the flowers. I think that was really pretty. I don't know if my daughter will like it. She's not a really, she's getting there, but she reminds me so much of me when I was little, because I wasn't going to wear a dress, and my daughter's not one to wear a dress. I mean, she will, and she looks nice in them. All my daughters look nice, but she's the most, I think, tomboyish. Well, Courtney is too. Clarissa's the not high maintenance, but she's the one. She's the one that would more likely wear a dress. Although Courtney wore a dress on Easter Sunday, and I really liked it. Okay.
It's only because I'm pregnant, nothing fits.
Another kitty cat. I'm just going to keep going here because I just put these in. Got to get this done. This is easy. Let's see how much time we got. About 15 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. What's your weather like? It's not as cold here today, but it is chilly out, right, Courtney?
Yeah, it's 48.
Okay.
It's not raining.
Yeah, it's been windy and raining and just miserable weather.
Tomorrow's going to be the nicest day we've had all week. It's going to be 58.
Yep.
And sunny.
And we have a freeze warning tonight, so that's crazy, isn't it?
He is God's son. Says, hey, how are you doing today?
Hello, hello. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Now see.
Thanks for coming in, Eric.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm just working on my daughter's journal. I got to get it done by Wednesday. Her 21st birthday is Wednesday. So.
Oh, I have her around that night.
Her younger sister, her older sister, she's the youngest. My middle daughters, they're gonna go out for Mexican and margaritas, and they asked Courtney, the pregnant one, to be their DD.
I get Mexican food out of it, so
yeah. So I don't see him getting sloshed.
I'm also the one with the biggest vehicle, so
yeah,
they can all just kind of spill in.
Mama's taxi. Mama Courtney taxi.
I'm gonna put my little taxi thing in my window too.
Oh, take these lights. Yep. Put them in there. So, my youngest daughter is in Indianapolis, Indiana. Her and her good friend went to see Morgan Wallen.
So jealous.
Concert last night, and looks like they had a good time. She posted some on. No, did she post them on Facebook? She sent them to me. I know.
I think she posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
I saw some on her Snapchat too.
Yeah, I don't have Snapchat, so looked like a good time. And who else was there? BZ, I can't remember his name. Something Zimmerman.
Bailey Zimmerman.
Bailey. I was gonna say Brandon. I knew it was a B because it had BZ up on the stage. So this one, when I copy them, because I copy the pictures from my phone to my copier printer, and it had a big wide white, and I'm like, I don't like that, so I put this pretty old looking lace on there. So I think that was really pretty. That turned out pretty. Yeah, it's a boring live. I'm just gluing these pages in, but Eric, do you have any questions about junk journaling?
I'll run in my car and get that and see if those will fit in there.
You can. Q&A questions for today. something you don't understand, or why I make journals, or just any questions you have. I'll try to answer them. Now see, yeah, I'm gonna put a kitty cat in here. I got my basket of, see, here they are. All my stuff that I was gonna put in there. Let's see, that one there. And then, yeah, we'll put a kitty picture here. We're gonna put that lace one aside. And then, yeah, I didn't want to cut kitty cat's tail off, so I just folded that over, and that will work out fine. So I'm just gonna guesstimate that right there. Put a little bead of glue. And I've never done a journal this way because this paper was, whoops, already in the journal. So I'm like, well, I'm going to use that. And then I'm just adding pictures that I have copied. Okay, now we got another coffee dye. How are you doing today, Eric? How's the weather out there? What'd you have good for lunch? Now I'm asking the questions. Get in there, because I know you'll fit. Today? Mm-hmm. You want another set?
No.
Let me see how it looks with the lights on.
Trying to seal it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Rubber band, tape, double-sided tape. Double-sided tape.
Take this crap.
I was gonna say, I think I put that in there wrong, but I didn't. 1, 2, 3 coffee dye. 1, 2, 3 coffee dye. See, I got all the kitties in front and then the coffee dye. That's all right. We'll put one more lace picture in here somewhere. So I'm just about done, gang. What's our time looking like, CC?
53.
Okay. I'm gonna sign off here in about 9 minutes. No. About 7 minutes. And thank you all for coming in. Have a blessed day, blessed rest of your Friday. I'm sad to see my live end because that means I have to pack it up and start getting ready for work. Oh, that's the end. Oh, let me see. Coffee dye and kitty cat. We'll put this lace one here. Yep, I don't mind that that sticks out. That was the purpose of it. yeah, I hope everybody has a blessed rest of your Friday. Come back Saturday, tomorrow, the 6th. Yeah. We'll have a live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've got 3 games lined out. So I can't give away any money, but come in and have fun with the game. They're Easter games. Yeah, we're a week late, but that's okay. We'll still have fun with them. Some of them are kind of juvenile, but we'll still have fun with them. Oops, I wrinkled that up and I didn't mean to. All right, everybody. Got about 4 more minutes. I'm just gonna keep going here and I'll sign off when I got about 2 minutes. Oh, there's a bunch. Oh. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll put that one there. I thought that one turned out needed like a peacock feather, sort of, kind of like. Go and check out my history video if you haven't checked that out today. It's about George Washington and Winston Churchill and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Go over there and check that out. See what that's all about. Pretty cool history video, I think. Check out some of my other videos. Run my playlist. Run my history playlist. I got a lot of watch time hours to get. I'm almost to that 1K. I believe I'm 19 or 18 away, so I'm excited about that. So that's gonna be that. Oh, and that's the beginning of it. So oh, that's the beginning of it. Yep. I'm gonna have to get some glue on there. So I'm gonna say adios, my friends. Adios, amigos. Have a blessed rest of your day. I said that. Remember to smile because I love you, but more importantly, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ loves you, and that's the best love that you could have. Come back tomorrow night. Our lives are usually pretty fun. Henry will probably be here, so he can maybe get on. I think I have trivia. What if? I think that's it, and a word scramble. So we're gonna have fun with those. So everybody, thanks for coming in. Go over and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Let's see, what else, Cece?
Hope you guys had a good week.
Hope you guys had a good week. We'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow night. Got a couple more minutes. I want to get to 60. Oh, according to that, no, 59. So, I won't have this on my live anymore. I'll probably do a video, a finale of it on how I'm gonna put it in there, because we're done, gang. That's all the pages glued in there. I got all the ephemera, all the bips and bops that my friend over in the UK says. All these things that go in the journal.
Bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs. And I made a card and this and this and my little tablet. So everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video or my next live tomorrow night. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.